Let Grandpa have his phone, please. Alpha. Alpha, give me my
Greetings and
phone.
welcome to the One Six Scale Man probably presents another episode of you know what it is. It is Say What Wednesday. So glad to have you guys here with us. Um, definitely a somber week. You know, we've pretty much lost a lot of people this week. In case you don't know, if you're not really up on things, just the other day, we definitely lost one of the great ones in James Earl Jones. So again, it's more than just an icon, more than just a voice, but a real humanitarian, a legend, and an all around. He's the walking, talking embodiment of perseverance and discovery of life. And he died at the age of 93, which again, he's lived a lifetime enough to know, and in a lifetime enough to really, embellish all the greatness of life. So definitely want to give him, a shout out. And we're going to talk about that more in detail tonight. We're going to definitely talk about that Obi-Wan figure. Just in case y'all didn't know, that Obi-Wan figure was definitely released and revealed a few days ago. So we're going to jump into that. But before we do that, let me just bring in this incredible panel of individuals that, always rocking with me from day one. What's going on with y'all, man?
Hey,
Yeah,
what's up?
Calvin here, but I think we lost Calvin. He might be driving. He'll be in it.
Yeah.
We lost him for a minute, but we got my man, my Uncle Keith in the building. Tobar, so glad to have you here.
Yes,
We got
sir.
Mark
Glad to be here.
in the building. Fresh off of his, again, he went to the opening night of the reinvigoration of Blacktail. He was basically on the red carpet. You know what I mean?
I got autographs.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he got autographs. So, like feet Pete in the building, bro. You already know. So, definitely, bro. Thank you guys for being here. As always, living life, man. And thank you guys out there for being with us as well. Now, definitely before we jump in, we got to always pay homage to where we actually get these figures in our collectibles from, because it's always good to represent the folks who represent us. Starting with my man's Ray over there at Underground Figures. Now, that is all day, every day Ray. Now, definitely when you head on over there, you want to sign up for that newsletter, because you always want to be in the now of what figures are going to be available to you. So definitely you want to hit him up. Again, as you can see, he got that Gandry up there. So yeah, that's definitely a sign that that's coming soon. So I'm already worrying. So that's coming. But yeah, definitely sign up for that newsletter so you're always up to date to what's actually coming. On top of that, no NRD, full, shipping and handling is definitely reasonable, full transparency. Make sure when you hit him up, you tell him I sent you over there. He'll definitely take care of you, because that's what Ray does. And the thing is, like, head on over there, because like I said, Sideshow isn't your only one-stop shop when it comes to collecting figures. You can get it in all these different places. And Ray is definitely one of the good ones. You want to make sure that you head on over there to him. Also, it's the tale of two Rays. I got to give a shout out to my man Ray over there at Hawkwards Toys. So all day, every day Ray as well. Calling Ray. Again, you get a nice little care package. You get the figure, comic book, the boot, as well as stickers. Again, he keeps you in the now. On top of that, you get those grails. Now, here's the thing. This Friday is the last and final day of Summer Madness. Now, with Summer Madness, definitely you want to make sure that you head on over there. If you haven't become a member of the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group, make sure that you do so. Get you some submissions in there. You never know. We got 4 golden tickets that we still have to give away. On top of that, you got a chance to actually get your name entered on the final will, so we can go ahead, spin that John, and you can get that figure. If you know what I'm talking about, there's at least 5 figures that are up for grabs. At least 1 of 5 that you can actually get. So again, make sure you head on over there. You tell Ray I sent you, because Ray, come on, man, I can't say too much about more than it hasn't already been said about him. It's incredible. Also, we want to give a shout out to my man Watch His Sixth over there at Comic Relief and Comic Collectibles. My man Jake, all day, is always over there. Jake from State Farm. we'll definitely make sure that you are taken care of. You get those comics, 1 tip scale, 1 12 scale, any scale that you're actually looking for, he'll take care of you. Jake,
Yes,
incredible
sir.
guy, great friend, solid dude. You know, we talking to daily, but he'll definitely give you what you need to proceed. And last but definitely not least, want to give a shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Mod Case Mod Space. If you were looking for an incredible display, my guy got you. Definitely on any scale. I even got that mono over here to represent, and that's proof that all things are possible through my man's Brian Wong. So definitely want to head on over there, and he'll take care of you, man, as he always does. We got Calvin back in the building.
Calvin.
Yeah, what's going on with you, Calvin, man? You cool? We lost you for a second there, bro, but I kind of figured you had to dip out for just a second, man. When booty calls, it's always your duty. What's going on with you, brother?
She has the, I don't know what it is. She always wants to call right when you hit the live button every damn time. Every damn time. Anyway, I'm good, y'all. You know. Anyway, I need you guys to tune in. Toy Quest 101 Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're gonna have Yost on the panel with us, and we're gonna tackle some of these issues at hand with the 89 Batmobile and pick his brain. So first time the man's spoken in public, since all this nonsense going on. So tune in Saturday morning, Toy Quest. See y'all there.
Yeah. Definitely a good thing to have him there. Because I talked to him today, and I'm glad you mentioned that, bro, because there's been some things floating around, and I here's the thing: we got to clear this up
once again.
But this is what people need to understand, and the guy has been transparent with all of us from day one.
Yeah.
From day one. So those of us who basically decided that we wanted to, get these vehicles first, test run. When he said exactly test run. So it's a chance for us to get it in hand, to view it, look at the specs, see if there were problems and issues with it, and again, report back to him to let him know. Some of us have been able to do reviews. Some of us, the car hasn't been in great shape due to transit. Now, a lot of this is the mistakes that have been made is due to transit. A lot of the damages are due to transit. But there's been a lot of discussions, a lot of accusations, a lot of speculations, and these conspiracy theories that have been floating around about not just us, but about Yost himself. The man is a creator, right? He's created some incredible pieces. And there's a lot of people that are complaining about it. Those who even really had no inkling or weren't going to get it in the first place. You know what I mean? So, listen, if it's constructive and if you are offering constructive criticism about the piece, that's always welcome. And he's actually said that he loves the feedback that he gets because it only helps for better product. But there are people out there with agendas, people out there that have those particular agendas that never really like the company itself. So what they're doing is they're copying these pieces just to create that controversy, just to say it was wrong. That right there is crazy to me. You spent $1,800 just to give a faulty and false critique. You paid the man. You gave him money for a vehicle that you really, really didn't want just because. So you paid for an effed up critique. That is no logic. I don't get that. But it is what it is.
Makes
I'm not
no
here
sense.
to be salty about anybody because everybody has their own opinions. All I'm saying is the attacks, the vicious attacks on this guy have not been warranted. Now, me, thick skin. Thick skin. And I'm cool with it. You can talk about me all you want. I don't really care because nobody else is putting money in my pocket. They're not feeding my family. You know what I mean? So I know who the real ones are. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. So you can talk about me all you want. But when it comes to Yost, he has proven, he has a record. He's proven great product, incredible product. That's just basically the way it is. I have now 3 pieces from him, and every piece that I have from him is incredible. So I have nothing. Listen, there is no level of imperfection with there's no level of perfection with any company you go through. Same thing with Hot Toys.
None.
It's about them when it comes to the head sculpts. We've talked about Sideshow when it comes to the bodies. And there's been inconsistencies all around with any company that you go through. Not everything is going to be perfect. So what makes him any different? Right now, even InArt is getting a blowback for a lot of things. Some of the critiques are legit. Some of the critiques are just a bit far-fetched. I get that. But I mean, just calm the rhetoric down and be more constructive, plain and simple. It just doesn't add up, because people like me, people like Calvin, people like Syndicate, people like Tobar, who appreciate the value of, again, nostalgia, things that we grew up with and we wanted. I mean, come on, man. Like, I mean, give the guy some grace, because I'm pretty sure if you approach it from a constructive, a standpoint, then he'll have those conversations with you. He'll be more than happy to explain and let you know that there are improvements in hands. But when you're attacking and you're having entire shows centered around attacking this dude.
Yeah, it's bad. It's like I said, here's a man who's willing to, go out and make things that everybody wants, not something mass producing things and just throw it out in the ether. People wanted this and he made it. And then people are going to try to criticize and act like kids about minor things.
Yeah.
How about we don't have it? And then where would you be?
Yeah, exactly. And you know what, Pedro, to address this, I agree with everything you just now said. On the flip side, when legit constructive criticisms and concerns are presented on Facebook groups, they are rudely attacked as well. I agree, because I've seen them. And I'm like, well, again, if you're giving constructive criticism, that's what he wants. And for the people that are attacking people who are giving constructive criticism, because you can see, you can't lump those individuals in with the individuals with agendas. And that's the thing. That's the hard part, is picking those people out of the bunch and not lumping them together, because that right there is foul too. You can't lump constructive criticism with those with agendas, because there have been some people out there that has some legitimate concerns. They've voiced them to Yost, and Yost is, again, he's corrected and responded, put videos up just to let people know.
And what's so weird about the whole thing is, what does test batch mean? What does that mean? It's a test batch. It's not the final product. It's not. We're testing to see what was going on. I got you guys looking at this, and tell me what's going on. Yeah. Tell me what's wrong here. Tell me what's wrong there. Yeah. It was not perfect, and he knew that. That's why he was sending out a test batch.
That's why. And I think even part of the test batch that he sent out was to even see how it would be handled through transit. And it happened just the way partially he predicted it, through transit. Because if you look at my box, it came with dips in them and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jay's got a couple of dings in it too.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Here's the thing. My Batmobile, bro, my paint is flawless, except for like a couple of minor little whatever. My paint is flawless. I told him, I said, listen, you don't have to send me an entire Batmobile. I don't need a brand new one, to be quite honest. The only thing that I basically need is probably like the silicone pieces for the canopy, so it can align right. If you give me those, then I'm completely fine. The left side of my the turret, one of the guns on the left side, that one doesn't stay up. But honestly, bro, to be quite honest, I'm a person who won't even pull those out in the first place, because I want this shit to look like a car, polished and solid. And I'll probably just put it in. So there's certain things that, okay, cool, I don't have too much of a problem with. But I do understand where people, because they pay that money, would have some legitimate concerns. So I get that. I get it.
And also, I mean, I'm pretty sure Yost could probably come up with a hard shell shipping container that would maybe cost you just a little bit more to ship it in that container.
Yeah.
He can I'm pretty sure he can come up with something like that.
Yeah.
But that would be extra money that you would have to pay. Yeah. Like I said, you can't blame him for shipping. These people, they just throw stuff around. They don't care.
But that shit happens on mainland, bro.
It happens with
on mainland, right? That shit happens to us pretty much everywhere. So it is what it is, bro. It happens But the thing is, I understand both sides of the argument. If you're spending $1,800 on a piece, you want it to be almost damn near perfect.
Perfect.
Because it's $1,800, and we get that. So I understand those valid criticisms. Just like, Pedro said, a lot of people are being penalized for, just value critiques. And that is to be understood. And that is basically that people know that you shouldn't do that at all. But for those, and those people should be recognized, because those are the people that Yost is looking for. He's looking for those individuals because that only helps push the needle forward when it comes to progression. But when it's all this other rhetoric and you're creating entire shows around just ignorance, bro, that right there is just like, like, that's not a good look. That is not a good look.
You also got the individuals in the group trying to give suggestions on how to make changes to the cars if we're not at the end of the line already. Like, this is the production that we have. He's not going back in to make another mode to add extra gills and things like. People have just been coming out with a bunch of weird shit to say, "Oh, this is inaccurate," as if the man hasn't done his research already.
Yeah, they were talking about the fins. I think the fins on the front, the air holes
Something
on the
like
front.
that. I'm like, so you gonna tell him as if he's not licensed with the WB, like he doesn't have all the access to the okay.
Every angle of that car you can probably imagine he's got the picture of. So,
and that's the thing. And you know what? I thought about this today, bro. What would it be if Yost decided to give us a weathered version of the car? What would the discussion be about the paint?
Yeah, they complain about that.
Would it be some it's not weathered like it was in the movie, or the paint is uneven?
Exactly.
There would be complaints then.
Yes.
Some might be valid, but then some would be a little bit of nitpicky. You know what I mean? So I mean, again, like in Ghetto Yoda, he agrees with you, Uncle Keith. I worked with UPS for the holiday season. I saw everyone throw things around. They just want to be quick. They don't care to keep your stuff safe at all.
What if I said it's all about that delivery time? They don't care. That's all they care about.
Yeah, exactly.
You see how your little bitty your figure cartons look when they arrive to you,
bro.
Looks like something they've been rolling around in dirt before they get to you,
bro.
Yeah.
I thank God for people like Underground. I thank God for people like Hawk Wars. I thank God for people like, you know what I mean, Comic Relief, Comic Collectibles, because they double box their shit. And they send you when you get it, it's boxed, it's packaged right, so your shit doesn't fuck up. And I love that. I definitely appreciate that. So again, make sure, again, like Calvin said, you watch Toy Quest 101. What is it? Saturday morning, 11 o'clock?
Yes, sorry.
There you go.
LA traffic.
Oh man,
I thought that was your way of saying yes, sir.
Calvin going through the blockade.
Yeah.
Getting ready to run through the blockade. Boom.
Exactly. Pedro Lopez said people forget the OG Hot Toys 88 Batmobile was shipped with the shell shield on top of the car. Also causing some collectors to go to get damage, scratches. Yeah. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Right? Right? Crazy. The toxicity in the collecting community is general and bonkers. In general is bonkers. Yeah, it is. So yeah, we definitely don't talk about those things, man. It happens. We just, but yeah, Toy Quest 101, Calvin, let them know. Again.
Hey, we're gonna be there. Have a nice little panel. Even Miguel got a dude that I'm looking forward to being on the panel with. So tune in. Come check us out.
Yeah, man. 11 o'clock. I'll be watching. Definitely, I'll be watching. Let's see who we got in chat with us, man. We got Renz Talentino, who is actually finishing up a paint.
Renzo.
Yeah, he's actually painting right now a picture for me with the arch of his back. So he has,
damn, the arch of his back.
Yeah, the arch of his back. He got he's using the arch of his back to paint. So he has a mirror in front of him, but he's using the arch of his back to, you know what I mean? So
man, that Renz Talentino is talented.
Talented, bro. Talented dude. We got Earl Walker in the
building. He sends me, I wouldn't put it past him.
Bro, crazy. Earl Walker's in the building. Thank you for being here, bro.
What up, Larry?
As always, he said, I have 66 22 BVS Batwing Snow Speeder and waiting for the 89 Batmobile. Haven't had an issue at all with my Jazzinc products. There you go, bro.
Let him know, Larry.
There you go. JC said that's some flexibility. You already know. Thank you for being here, bro. We got your boy Plastic Boy Wonders in the building. What's up, fellas? What's going on with you, my dog?
Plastic
You got
Boy
Blaster
Wonders.
on the
I like
throne.
that.
That's what. No. That's Grimlock on the throne. I love that, bro. Thank you for being here as always. We got Docinate in the building. Why you making Ren's archers back, Lael? What's going on with you? We got Prop Wiz in the building. The good news or a positive way of looking at it is that people are starting to hold Jazzinc to the same standards as much larger company. Yeah, that is. That means that they're holding it high. You're right. You're right. That is definitely right, bro. Artemis back. Fine. That's impressive. Huh?
I said, which is fine. I think he looks forward to that. I think he welcomes that aspect.
Yes,
it's all the extras that is some bullshit.
All the extra shit is not what he asked for. So we already know that. Pop Culture Living Room in the building. What's going on with you, my brother? We got Iron Star Killer in the building. What's going on with you? Smiley is in the building. Pedro Lopez is in the building with us. Thank you for being here. Blitz 0065 is in the building. Thank you for being here.
Seen him in a while, my man.
My man. Wills 305 is in the building. We got Meme Wars Toy Quest in the building. Yeah. Yeah, I got some more stuff I'm dropping tonight after the show.
Oh my God.
At least 4 more. I'm going all in. It's all month. You already know what it is.
Check the chat. I just shared some of the chat that was sent.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's going down.
That one he got you the luchador, he got you the midget luchador sitting on his lap.
Yeah. I got him back with Nacho Libre, bro. I got him with that and tattoo from Fantasy Island. Let me see what else we got. We got Ghetto Yoda in the building. You already know. Who else we got? L Walker. We got Pop Culture Living Room in the building. And yes, tomorrow. I cannot wait. I will be on Victoria Cantina's not tomorrow. Friday.
Okay.
I will be on Victoria's Cantina.
Nice.
Yo, listen, bro. It's like it's the best time in the world, bro. I love being on her show, man. I love it. Definitely love it. Cannot wait. Who else we got in the building? Let's see here. We got Mark Lee in the building, the Academy Award-winning figure photographer. Thank you for being in here, brother. As always, still managing with that Holly Berry and journal shit. Let me see what else we got in here. We got Blurred Dad Life is in the building. Thank you for being here. Who else have we got in the building with us celebrating? We got Blitz. We got Jeffrey in the building. We got S Beam.
Yeah, man. Leo, I can't be on the show tonight, man, but I'll be at it next week.
That's what he said to me, bro. Who else we got in the building? We got Preston Hoskins in the building. We got Prop Wiz in the building. What's going on with you, my dude? Loving that. And you already know I love that Yankee hat. You already know what it is, man. Let me see who else we got in the building. Preston. Let me see who else we got in here with us. We got Wills, Jeffrey. Anybody else, man? Anybody else? We got Prosty Shinobi in the building. We got Kyle Hagel in the building. Thank you for being here as always, man. Definitely appreciate the love. And we got Tron in the building. Tobar 66. He said, "What's up with you?"
Yep. Tron. Mark P slipped up in here. You see him? He slipped through the back door. Here he is. I see him.
Mark P. I see you, Mark P. Say what? What's going on with you, brother? Thank you for being here as always, man. And who else we got? Blurred Dad Life. We got everybody in here pretty much.
Yep.
So yeah. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Oh, wait. Before we do that, though, I gotta actually put this out there because we do this as always. Y'all know what's going on. I ain't got to tell y'all. But yes, It is the Halloween initiative right now. Again, this is something that we got going on that we actually do each and every year, going from August 26th to October 25th. Again, the Halloween initiative is to definitely make sure that we pay it forward. Even if you don't actually support with the super chat, go out there and buy a costume for someone. Do that. You know what I mean? Buy a costume for the kids within your area. Pay it forward. Do something special for a family because that's what it's all about. This is a community. We're blessed and fortunate enough to have certain things. We want to pay that forward. This is what we need to do for our community. So I just want to kind of put that out there. So you definitely recognize that and know it. So also, yeah, but definitely any super chats we get, $1.99, 99 cents, $5, anything we get, we donate, and we actually put that towards making sure kids can have a costume for the holiday season. So I thank you for those who have donated. It's definitely appreciated, and we come with receipts. So we let you know, definitely is something that's being donated. All super chats go towards the Salvation Army basically our local charter schools, as well as our neighborhoods within the area. So definitely we appreciate that. So thank you very much for that. We got Thomas in the building. What's going on with you, guy? As always, so good to have you here. So let's start with this, because this is something that we've been waiting for the longest time. I know a lot of people were like upset about it, but it's finally here, right? It's finally arrived, and we can now have that discussion.
Yeah,
right?
You can see they worked on that head sculpt.
They worked on the head sculpt. Now
that was the deal,
right? So remember, bro, in the very beginning, what was the discussion? So let's talk about this, right? So we're talking about this right now, but let's go back. Let's go back real quick. Remember this? Remember this level of imperfection that we actually got? Like, Jamie Lannister, and people were definitely upset about this piece. They were like, that does not look like Obi-Wan. It looks terrible. We were having that discussion, right?
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. It was not at the level of imperfection, and there was mad complaints, mad throwback. Doesn't make them any different. This company, as long as they've been around, same thing. When there's imperfections, the company, the people are vocal. So if you're going to show them a little bit of grace, but again, it's like, Hot Toys doesn't get grace either. We already know that. They don't get any grace. But now we've ended up with this, which looks a hell of a lot better. The face is shaped better. The eyes, everything. It looks like Ewan McGregor. Even though in some aspects of it, you know what I mean? The eyes, from when you're looking up at it, so it sort of looks like, Doc and Eddie gave him some of that perp. But other than that, it looks good. It definitely looks good. The hair sculpt is good. When I first saw it, though, the other day, I literally thought the hair was rooted. At first.
It looks good. I like what they did with it.
Yeah. Like the likeness is there and everything, bro.
Yep.
What you think about it, Uncle Keith?
I love it. It's the hair, like you said, the hair is perfect. They made it like it's blowing in the wind a little bit, off not just sculpted. It looks like it's actually rooted hair. I mean, they did a good job when I guess somebody went in and said, "Hey, listen, we got to fix this," and they fixed it. That looks like Ewan McGregor. Like I said, a lot of people are still complaining about the lip. How the hair looks like it's not. The lip and the hair is not separated, but hey, still looks good to me. So I can't wait to get him. Can't wait to get him.
Real quick, Mark P, say this with your chest. I need you to retype this in all caps, and at the end of it, I want you to put ... and type out the word period in all caps. I need you to do that, because this right here is an echoed sentiment throughout the community, mainly with me, because I'm still waiting for my all inset in art. So yes, if I get this before I get that, yeah, bro, yeah, it's a wrap. Just to let y'all know, I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you. Syndicate, what you think, man?
Well, when I first saw the first one, some people saying it didn't look like Ian McGregor. I didn't see that. I didn't think it was the best, but I did see it looks like him. But it wasn't like a good sculpt, but it did look like him, but it wasn't a good sculpt. Now with this look, it looks a lot better, man.
Yeah.
That you can see the hair, the improvement with the hair, and now the beard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks a lot better, man. I'm looking at this even more. Yeah, it looks really good, man. I didn't think Hot Toast was gonna do it. Actually, that's what I'm surprised about, really. But it looks a lot better. Actually, that figure might get in my collection, man.
This was supposed to come out in what, July or August? I think it was. Wasn't it?
Bro, this was supposed to come out almost a year ago.
Yeah, that was a while
this
ago.
Was?
I remember. Yeah,
because remember they pushed it back.
Oh, that's right. It was last year.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Right.
You know what? That's probably why it got held up. That's probably why it got held up.
Last November, yeah.
That's right.
So no, they've been holding on to this one for a while. It's 10 months.
That's probably why.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
They knew that scope wasn't 100%. I mean, like I said, I saw Ian McGregor, but it definitely wasn't a good sculpt. But I did see his face there. So some people were saying they didn't see it.
Said March 2024. Okay, yeah.
March, yeah. That's a number. But yeah, this one looks. I like the way they did the hair, man. That was the best upgrade I think they did in that hair sculpt. The hair looks really, really good.
Definitely. I'm tripping because he said this motherfucker look like Michael McDonald, bro. He said that he said the other one did. He said the first
the other one did. Yeah.
He's Yamo be there, bro. Oh man, that is crazy, bro. But yeah, I get it. I definitely get it, man. Calvin, what you think about this piece, bro?
They did a hell of a job for this much of a delay. At least we see what the work went into. They put some work into this. I think I'll have my other Clone Wars Mandalorian figure in before this. But this was supposed to be my first ever Kenobi. So I had been looking forward to this for some time. So but no, they did their thing.
Okay.
Yeah, they definitely did. They
changed the colors up too, didn't they? Because that looks a little bit darker.
Yeah, they darkened the colors, but then again, the prototype when the other one looked lighter as well.
Yeah.
Like it was really lighter, but this you can definitely see Ewan McGregor. And then with the furs, once you turn the eyes slightly a certain way, it's definitely going to be dope.
Yeah, this was a major improvement, man. Yeah, and at first I was like, whatever. Like after I saw this, like, yeah, there's a pretty good chance I might get this. Looks really good, man.
Yeah, it definitely looks good. It looks like they definitely attacked this with a level of consistency, and they definitely killed it. So it looks really damn good. Really damn good. I'm glad they kind of gave us this version. I have the deluxe version with the sabers, with him and Vader saber, in the box itself.
Yeah.
So I have that one coming through Sideshow. So when it gets here, now here's the thing, because sometimes Sideshow has a tendency to surprise us, whereas they'll make sure that the deluxes are gotten out first before it just the regular version.
Oh yeah.
So they'll probably pull some of that, So I'm looking. I'm always going back and checking my emails, because I'm like, just in case.
I think because I've seen some people say they're still waiting on their not the deluxe Vader, but the collector version of the Obi-Wan Vader. They're still waiting on that.
Wow. Yeah. There's some people still waiting on Vader. Hell, I'm still waiting on. Well, luckily enough, what am I looking? Yeah, Anakin. I'm still waiting on that.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, still waiting on Anakin, bro. So who knows?
That looks good right there. Got the little kit. Yeah, got the two little sabers. Yep. That looks good right there. I like that.
So here's the thing, and I was talking about this the other day doing an episode of The Corner. So I'm not using this base for him at all.
Really?
No.
Well, you're gonna use it.
I'm using his base for Rey. For the
Rey.
Oh, from
The
Last Jedi at the end of the movie. I'm using it for her. Yeah,
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that was my intentions when they first released this figure and I saw the base. I was like, that's something to use it for, because it makes more sense for that. You know what I mean? To use it that way, because I'm actually pose this figure a totally different way. But yeah, I'm definitely going to use it for that, because I've been wanting to. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do it for that, because it to kind of recapture that scene, it's going to be dope. But this right here again, deluxe with the box, definitely looks good. And you know what? This also speaks volumes to one thing as well too, bro. Some good things come to those who wait. Like literally, if you're patient enough, if you just wait it out, it'll come. You just gotta, it may, what they say in church, it may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. You remember that, Calvin? You already say that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. You just got to be patient and let them cook a little bit. Sometimes they leave it in the oven too long, but when they deliver, they definitely deliver, and it's just waiting it out. Now it's just us. It's just a long wait, because there's a possibility that I could get this before the new year. It may not be.
Maybe.
Because if I think about it, just think about it like this: Anakin came out when? Was that in June?
That was a couple
June,
months
yeah.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was June.
June. We're in September now,
Yeah.
right?
Half of September is gone.
Half of September is actually gone. So we are moving into October's territory. So
Yep.
which means Anakin could be coming soon. We just don't know. But this again is released, and it just depends. It depends on how Sideshow handles it. Don't know yet. It's just wait. Now a lot of people are like they're Timmy scenting this. I'm definitely
Nope.
not doing that. Nope.
No.
To do it.
No Timmy Cent.
Yeah. Yeah. This is one I was lucky to get with the extra stabers. So excited. Yeah, I definitely got that because it was a timed release for that at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. Period. You already know. Definitely. We got Lewis Escobiba. Hello, brother. 1-6 scale man, Charlie the Unicorn, Ed R, Ghetto Yoda, Benjamin Green, Iron Star Killer, Mark Lee, everyone. Thank you for that, bro. So glad to see you and to have you here. This me, as Beam says, let me say it in his voice.
Looks much more like you, and hair is still the wrong color though.
He don't sound like that. See, I know I already know what S Beam saying right now. He's like, yo, stop making me sound like Michael Jackson, bro. I don't sound like Mike. I can hear him right now shaking his head at the mic like, yo, bro, I don't sound like Mike. Please stop.
That's me.
Yeah, bro. It's like, I'm sorry, Beam. I try to make you sound smooth, bro. I can't sound like you. Like I just can't do it. Just got notification for She-Hulk finally shipping soon. Is it shipping through? Okay, so that means it is shipping through. Okay, Hot Toys, which means I might get a notification from. Ooh, that's scary though. That is scary. Whew. That is scary because that means I'll probably get a notification from Underground that's going to be coming pretty soon. So got to get on that hustle, got to get on that grind. We'll see. Anyway, yes. So if you are getting this figure and you are excited about it, I'm excited for you. Definitely. He said my She-Hulk shipped today. Okay, there you go. Whew. Yeah, that's gonna be a hurt piece, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. If y'all gonna get this, everybody out there is gonna get this. Let us know in the comments. Whatever. You know what I mean? It's definitely going to be one of them things. Moving on, I want to move into something different, and this is going to be unique because I wanted to bring this up again, not just because it just happened this week, but it's definitely worth talking about, even from a collector's perspective. You know what I mean? Even from just the simple fact that, again, we're speaking in terms of just being collectors, who we are, what we basically represent, and what we offer, what they offer us. But this man was more than just an icon, and like I said at the very top, more than just a voice. I mean, he was everything, and so symbolic of basically all of our childhoods. Everything that actually came through this guy was in representation of our childhood from day one. You know what I mean? You don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the great and majestic James Earl Jones. Now, bringing this up for a reason, because we're here to celebrate his achievements, but also I'm worried about some things from a collecting standpoint. And I think y'all know where I'm going with this.
Yep.
Right? Because I've seen it already. Right? So the man passed 2 days ago at the age of 93. Okay. You know him from not just Vader, not just Conan, not just Field of Dreams, not just Coming to America, not just Mufasa. You know what I mean? Not, again, he is a thespian.
It was King Lear on Broadway for
Lear
years.
on Broadway for years. This man has weathered so many storms. Being Othello, exactly. He has an EGOT, one of the first.
That's right.
African American men to actually have an EGOT. You know what I mean? So legendary from every aspect of it, and so humble. All the hurdles, getting through a speech impediment that crippled him mentally, but with the help of like one of his professors, his teachers, had him speak, and deliver a poem, and he found his voice. He found his range, and he became the most iconic individual in history. And because of him, it has basically shaped our imagination on so many different levels. Now, from a collecting standpoint, and from just our experiences with collecting and just with pop culture and just the art form itself, most iconic and notably noticed for was Vader, his voice. Now, again, what a lot of people didn't know is that when he took on the role, he wasn't credited in both Star Wars or Empire, just because he wanted David Prowse to get his his flowers.
Get his flowers. Yes.
But and for the first film, he was only paid $7,000.
$7,000. That was it.
$7,000 to voice the character. He lended his voice to a character, and he was paid that much money, of course. But over time, we know that that space increased. He was
compensated for sure.
He got compensated for sure. His estate has been compensated. The biggest thing is, again, a lot of us have, whether it's T-shirts, whether it's figures, any memorabilia, pins, posters, everything. Vader is everywhere. Just that iconic of a figure, right? Of a character. If you are a 6-scale collector and you don't have a Vader, doesn't make you wrong, because it may not be something that you collect. But I know pretty much everybody who doesn't have Vader and had no plans on getting it were probably tempted at some point to get a Vader in their collection. Now, I say that because, again, we're here to celebrate the man's life and his legacy. The problem with that, though, is that there are some companies out there that are blatantly right now raising the price on Vaders to capitalize on this man's death.
Crazy.
That right there, you would think was something that they wouldn't do, but this is what they're doing right now. And that, my friend, is a problem.
Big problem.
A huge problem. Because again, a lot of us in that are fortunate enough to get it and have these figures in hand, but then there are a lot of people out there that is probably first-time collectors looking for these particular figures, and what are they finding? Yep, exactly. Blitz. I saw that trash when Pele passed. Sad to see. It is. It's just the way it is. I was looking. I saw a company, like a guy on eBay, who has the Empire Vader. It was the 40th anniversary from Empire. That version on eBay now. Now, at one point, he had it for like maybe $400 or $500 or something like that, $560. It went all the way up, bro, to almost $1,000.
That's crazy.
This is what we're seeing now. People, listen, bro. People have a right to do whatever they want to do, right? But when you're my distaste is that they're capitalizing off of a man's death. They did the same thing with Carrie Fisher. You know what I mean? Same thing happened with her. And the thing is, it's like it happens, and I get that. I'm not naive to that space. We know it happens. But I'm just talking about first-time collectors. It's not fair to them. And I know a lot of people say, well, you know what? Sorry, you got to get in when you fit it.
Yeah, you should have got it when you got it. Yep.
But I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like literally, still, I mean, such an icon, such an incredible individual, and you know, everybody wants to celebrate it. I don't know, Syndicate. How do you feel? Do you feel as though that translates well in the community?
Uh, It's a bad look. It's a bad look, man. I don't know. I just don't think after someone's dead and you're over there trying to make money. But I mean, everyone can make their own decisions at the end of the day. You have to live what you do, whatever you want. But me personally, I wouldn't do it. That's just me. But yeah, it is a sad loss, man. And I'm looking at this picture right now that you have with all the characters that he did. And after Vader, is a toss between Mufasa and King Jaffe Joffrey. I'm trying to see which one is the next one, and those were my favorite roles of his growing up, seeing it. And man, that's yeah. I mean, he's 93. He was an old guy, but man, that's just a sad loss, man. This is a guy that growing up, like you said, so many iconic roles this man had. Amazing, but again, yeah, people shouldn't be doing this, man. It's not cool. Not cool, man. I don't like it.
Not at all. I mean, it definitely happens, bro. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I saw him in this particular film, bro, and the hair, I was like, come on, man. Like, bro, like Uncle Keith, I was like, yo, did they have Duke back then, bro?
they had to. They had to, man.
Did they have Duke?
My man's thing was fried and dyed and laid to the side.
Yeah, man. They gave James Earl Jones a lace front, bro. Like literally.
Yeah.
They gave him a full-fledged
they hooked him up. They hooked him up.
They're just like, yo, you got to be from the times. We got to put a wig on you. We got to make sure that you know, pressing curl, bro. We got to make sure that you are. You know what I mean? They gave him the hot comb, bro, that burned his scalp.
A serious hot comb that's been sitting above the stove in that cabinet with the paper wrapped around it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That kitchen on the back of his neck is a little, little singed up.
He had a couple of burns on his ears. He had a couple of burns over there.
He got them burns.
The ears too. Back of the neck and the back of the ears.
But no, man, this was an iconic role right here.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was definitely an iconic role. And again, a standout villain in this as well, because it's the way he attacks his characters. You know what I mean? Like he attacks these characters with such ferocity and just fearlessness, bro. And he just gives it his own take. But that's the thing is, like, you got James Earl Jones, his mannerisms, but his voice is like a separate character. It's like he's like two people in one. He embodies two things. That's how incredible he is as an actor, and what he has basically brought to the table is incredible. Yep, The Quest for Steel. You already know. Like, this movie is so iconic. Conan, come on, man, bro. The first Conan was incredible. You know what I mean?
So, a little trivia question: did you know who the other person that was being considered for the voice of Darth Vader?
Hold up. Because honestly, I used to think it was a dude from Sprite commercial back in the day, but it wasn't. It was hold on. There was three that I'd heard of back in the Orson Welles.
He was an iconic director. He had some great movies. He was also played in some great movies as an actor himself.
Was it Orson Welles? No, it was
Orson Welles.
Orson Welles. Yeah, Orson Welles.
Welles.
Orson Welles was basically,
and they say the reason why James Earl Jones got it because Orson Welles' voice was a little too soft.
Yeah. And he said he wanted a darker voice.
Exactly.
He said he wanted some. So when James Earl Jones tells it, he was like, "Yo, you wanted a darker voice," and I was like, "Me?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So,
did you guys hear the original audio from?
Oh yeah, I've heard it.
It's horrible.
Man, that's rough. Man, that's rough. Can you imagine if they said, "You know what? That's good. Let's just release it." Man, I think that would have destroyed the movie. If anything,
it would have. I don't know who said, "Nah, we can't use that," but that was a smart move because he sounds awful.
No, I think it was George. He just
was it George?
Yeah, I think it was George. He didn't like it, and
smart man.
Yeah,
smart man.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know.
Also, now Did you know who James Earl Jones' father was?
No.
Okay. Have you ever watched The Sting with Robert Redford and Paul Newman and Robert Shaw?
The Sting, yeah.
Sting, made in 1970, I think 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know at the beginning when Robert Redford is running and he runs up with the black guy, Luther Coleman?
Yeah, Luther Coleman?
Yeah, Luther Coleman is James Earl Jones' father.
What?
Robert L. Jones. He didn't know that James Earl Jones existed until 1950. He had no idea that was his son.
Oh,
You know,
man.
he had a little tryst with somebody, and James Earl Jones was born, and he didn't know it. That was James Earl Jones' father. Look at him, and you look. He looks exactly like him.
Bruh. He does.
That's James Earl Jones' father right there.
Wow. He
Yeah.
does.
And he's played in many movies and stuff like that, but it was always minor characters and stuff like that. But that's his father right there.
Wow. I did not know that,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Yep.
I had no idea.
Yep.
Like, this is the first I'm learning from it, and because me and my pops used to watch Sting, bro.
Yeah, The Sting is a great movie, man.
It is.
Movie.
I'm just so glad they didn't do a damn remake, bro.
They did. They made a Sting too.
They did,
and it was horrible.
Yes, I'm glad I didn't watch it.
Don't even waste your time.
I'm glad I didn't watch it.
Yes,
Definitely,
sir.
I'm glad I didn't watch it.
Yes, sir.
Damn, bro, I didn't know trivia.
Yeah.
Learning from Uncle Keith. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
There you go. There you go.
Now this again, very notable character. Like, I mean, come
go.
on, man. This right here, bro.
Yo. So friends hit me. It was like,
Oh,
yo, is that
man.
Mufasa on his shoulder?
Fox.
Right,
Who said a fox?
That is great.
bro. But you see, that's the dope part of how
Yeah.
it just the circle. Like it just
My
circles
God.
back
Bro,
around.
that's
Like,
crazy. And not only that, he came back for the Lion King live action to do
Yeah.
his
Live
voice.
action, yeah.
And
Yeah.
he came back for Coming to America too. He came
Yeah.
back.
He did.
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
definitely did.
And I didn't think he
definitely
was
did.
gonna come back for the second Coming to America. I'm like,
Right.
he's not gonna make it. And I was shocked that he's like, yeah, I'll be there. And he showed up. So yeah, man, yeah. That's the role I really remember, man. This one right here.
That movie was
really
one of the best movies. I mean, I'm talking about.
I think it's the funniest movie of all time.
it is.
And-
It is hilarious.
Period.
It is.
That
hilarious.
movie right there.
It is. It is. It's really.
It is, bro.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Bro, especially was like, he's not the prince. He's the prince. He's like,
Who told you
who
that?
told you that?
But she always gets the good ones.
Yeah, bro.
I know
Yeah,
that movie
bro.
line for line.
What
man.
a movie!
Love that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
My son works.
Yeah,
So many
bro.
great
Oh,
lines in that
man.
movie, man.
So many great lines,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh man!
Um,
Hey, and all those girls in the bar where they were interviewing all them girls.
yeah,
Oh man, the one telling some I like fire.
yeah, bro. Bro, like,
Oh, my
Mark
goodness.
Hamill put out like a very heartfelt tweet. He just said
Oh, yeah.
that. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, Mark Hamill was definitely a fan of, James Earl Jones. Even an interview that he did with James. And I was talking about this the other day, bro. It was two individuals recently within the last 10 years that we held sacred to our hearts because of age and have dealt with in the Star Wars universe. One, of course, was John Williams, and the other one, of course, is James Earl Jones. And we know that Johnny Baby is up in years too.
Yeah, he is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is.
But he has said he wanted to come back and do one last film because he had retired from it, but he did definitely say he wanted to do one last film. And again, his scores are legendary and there'll never be another, just like there'll never be another of, James Earl Jones. Now, I brought this up because also just keep in mind another thing that I actually saw here, which I wanted to bring up was the fact that Hot Toys, which I saw them do this, they put up a deep, heartfelt,
Wow.
we are deeply saddened to hear about the passing of James Earl Jones, the iconic voice of Darth Vader. His powerful voice and profound performances will continue to resonate with fans around the world. We extend our heartfelt condolences to his family, friends, and everyone who cherished his remarkable talent. James' legacy will undoubtedly endure through his unforgettable work. And this was definitely actually saying, that Howard is a super fan of Star Wars.
Yeah.
So for them to put this out, but then, right. What were we going to say, Syndicate?
No, I was going to say they don't do that much. They don't.
Not much.
No.
Yeah.
Not much.
No.
Not much.
Yeah.
But that says a lot about the impact that he has had on, people around the world. But then I saw this, right? And it got me to thinking. It got me to thinking. And I want to ask this to you guys and also everybody out in the chat. I have a question. If, this is a big if, what if, in commemoration, because again, don't say that they wouldn't do it, because they gave us a Stan Lee, they're giving us Stan Lee figures for the long.
You go there, huh?
Oh man.
What if, in commemoration of the simple fact that in celebration of his life, that Hot Toys gave us a special edition Vader with a James Earl Jones head. Now, of course, they would have to get permission from his estate. They would have to get permission because with his licensing. Now, we already know Disney is already what. So Disney.
Well, actually, it's licensing. If I remember something about Disney,
they own his. They got the rights.
Yeah. So they can use it at any time.
They can
with
use
AI
it.
and all kinds of stuff. So we will hear him again eventually. I mean, we will hear his
no
voice.
doubt about that.
Crazy.
Yeah. So that's my thing is, and a lot of people are saying day one. They say, shut your mouth, 1/6 scale, man.
That would yes, sir.
Now I'm gonna get greedy. Now I'm gonna want to King Jeffrey Joffrey too.
Check the chat for me, and I need you to show that one on the screen. That
Which
last
one?
I just did. Check the segue chat. I mean, I just put 3 in there, but check that last one. It's right on point what we're talking about.
Hold on, let me see. It's in our say what chat.
Yeah.
I'm not putting that up. Is that Miguel? I'm not putting that up. I'm not.
Put that shit up.
No, because we having a heartfelt conversation. He just trying to hijack. We're not putting that up. No, he's gonna wait.
Right on top.
He's gonna wait. He's definitely gonna wait because he trying it. He trying it. I see. You tried it. He tried it.
Lael in there trying to get Lisa.
He tried it. He tried it. But that's all right, because remember, I got to get off the show, and there were many more characters in here that you haven't touched on. You giving me fair game, so just watch.
Oh my God!
Wait till after the show.
Shit.
Wait till after the show. It's
Hey,
going
y'all
down.
can have a full-on back and forth just off this movie alone.
I got
hilarious.
pickings.
Oh my God!
I got the pickings because I already got a picture of him that I have on the face of the Italian dude from Vampire from Brooklyn that I didn't drop yet. So just be careful what you wish for.
Shit.
It's going down. Meme wars, baby. And that's what I'm talking about.
I'm here to collect the garbage.
Watch.
Right.
Oh my God!
It's going down. So beware and be prepared. It is definitely going down.
Oh my God!
I will take that. Nope, I'm not showing the other ones. I'm showing one. You just get one this show. You put it up on your own page. You're not hijacking the show. We're gonna talk about this right now. But anyway, yes, if they decided to definitely put this figure out, I would get it.
Employee of the month.
Ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, I would definitely do it, bro. I think this would dope. It would definitely be a dope.
That's a
to
no-brainer.
have a no-brainer in your collection. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, of course.
it would. And here's the thing, bro. Like again, because even back then, like knowing it was James Earl Jones's voice, it was crazy. Because when we found out, here's the thing, correlation. When we found out it was James Earl Jones's voice in Empire Strikes Back, right? We found that it was his voice, and immediately when he said, "I'm your father," I was like, "Say what? What you mean? Like what?
Yeah.
What you mean?" But then they cleared that up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, you know, it is what it is. But definitely, I mean, this man's legacy, and it just.
I mean, some of the roles, like, okay, look, I'm gonna show you some of the roles that you probably don't even know. Like, oh shit, let me get out the way. Like right here, it was a movie right here with him and Diane Carroll called Claudine.
Yeah,
made back in the 70s. I love this movie. This movie is so good. He was a garbage man.
Yes, yes.
And he fell in love with a woman who had a couple of kids, and they made it and had a life together. It was a great movie. Then you got him as Admiral. Damn, keep it out the way. Admiral Greer, right here.
Yeah.
Yep, right there. Then you had him. He was a a minor player, but he was on the B-52 in a movie called Dr. Strangelove. And How I Love the Bomb. Classic, iconic movie of an anti-war movie that is still a classic movie. Peter Sellers performed in that movie, was one of the greatest performers of any actor I've ever seen. He played 3 roles in that movie. And then right here is a little bit, you have him as the Great White Hope about Jim Jeffries, not Jim Jeffries, but Jack Johnson, the boxer in early 1920s. Yeah. So I mean, right there, and you got King Lear right there when he played King Lear. So I mean, he has played so many roles, and always he put his touch on it, no matter what it was, a bad guy, a good guy, whatever. He put, you knew what you were getting when you saw James Earl Jones on the screen.
It was his voice. You knew exactly what you would do. Yes. I even, honestly, Uncle Keith, I wanted him literally, when they decided to do a live action Transformers film, I was hoping that he would be the voice of Unicron.
That would have been good.
I wanted him to be the voice.
That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. Yeah.
Of course, we know, like from the 80s animated film, that it was Leonard Nimoy who was Unicron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I wanted him to be the voice of Unicron because his voice was so iconic.
Yes.
Definitely iconic. But yeah, bro, like the films that he's played, even his theater attributes.
Yeah.
Frankie
Faison was on a show yesterday, on a radio show I was listening to, and him and Frankie Faison played the Coming to America. He played the landlord.
Yeah.
And he played Chief Burrell in The Wire.
Yeah.
They were, hold on for 1 second.
Okay. While he's doing that, I'm just bringing this up real quick. This right here. Come on, man, Syndicate, bro. You already know what that is, bro.
Okay. Sorry about that real quick. And him and James Earl Jones had been friends since their time in early theater in New York City. And they were really good friends, and he had him in King. He was his understudy in King Lear. And it was a pretty good interview. How he can always, you knew whatever he played, you knew what you were getting. So yeah, it was a great interview. But I said, he's a legend, and he'll be missed for sure.
Thank you for that, Pedro. Yeah, sorry about that. It's been so long ago. I forgot. Yes, he was Galvatron, and Orson Welles was Unicron. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you for that correction. Appreciate that, brother. But yeah, bro. Definitely. Again, this man's legacy speaks volumes, for itself. For so many years, what he's actually given us, and what we've been able to, what he's accomplished, as just an actor, and just as a thespian. But just like this dude has contributed to like our lives, our journey, like our imagination. He's just the benefactor of that, in a sense. He's the person that kind of, started us down that path. So definitely, man, I wanted to talk about it because, again, like I said, he's such an iconic individual, and an incredible individual.
Hey, Leo, something came up, man. I have to go.
Okay.
Hey, good night, everybody. See you
later.
Good
night, brother. Right. Good night, brother. You take care of yourself, man.
All right, man. See you later. Yeah, bye.
Yeah, we'll definitely see you later, man.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, brother. But yeah, man, I just wanted to kind of talk about that because, like I said, his life, his legacy, will definitely live on. Such, an icon, in this, and will definitely be missed. But is definitely appreciated, and for everything he's actually done, for us, and you know, there'll never definitely be another. Hold on to those Vaders, you know, for people who managed to go to those cons, because I'm pretty sure there was a lot of people who went to the cons who got like early signatures, and you know, they were able to. Hey, shout out to you guys. You know, definitely. You know, we definitely appreciate that. We appreciate, you know, just your contribution to his life. Now, I'm pretty sure his family appreciates us. You know, for you know, always celebrating this man. Um, and yeah, man, like I definitely can't say it enough. You know how much he will definitely live on through our lives, and you know, in our hearts. You know, forever. So definitely wanted to give him a shout out and give him his flowers, because he definitely deserves it and more.
Yeah, and his roles were, I can't even picture anyone else like doing any of them.
No,
Right?
you can't.
Right?
You can't.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't. You can't picture anybody else playing those roles, man.
Nah, yeah, that voice
And
is iconic, man. Like,
yeah, and it was cool that he gave. You know, it's crazy that he gave. You know, Lucasfilms, you know, at Disney, the rights to his voice.
I know
You know,
that. Well, he cares a lot about the fans, and
yeah,
he does. He does. He does.
yeah,
He did. Yeah, he did care about the fans. He said that many times.
yeah.
So I think that was kind of like a thing, that like a thank you. I think that's what that was really, because he didn't have to do that. He really
No, he
didn't.
didn't. He
So
definitely didn't. You know what I
yeah,
mean? He definitely didn't have to. You know, but he did.
yeah,
You know what I mean? He definitely did, and you know, he allowed us to, you know, be on his journey, you know, with
yeah.
him. So, you know, definitely appreciate it. I want to look at this real quick. I want to pull this video up here, real quick. Hold on, let me see. Oops, let me bring that down. You didn't hear that, did you?
No.
Okay, cool. I want to bring this up here really quick, because we get a chance to look at, and here's a video that Sideshow actually has up on their page. And this is basically of the Beetlejuice figure, right? So this is their Beetlejuice from the first film, and we get a chance to kind of see how it looks from the hair, the sculpt, the body, the accessories that actually come with it. I think this is the final product
Yeah.
for it, and it looks good, bro. It looks all right. I mean, you would have to definitely futz with the hair a little bit more, to, you know, especially to you know, give them, you know, that look, but it definitely looks good. But what have we confirmed about this video? What do you see here?
Bum ass face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That dumbass base. Out of
Base.
all things, you were still giving us that cheap ass
Yeah.
base, bruh. Like, you were still giving us that base, that black base. Like, you can't, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, we can't get, you know, a display or, you know, a diorama base. Like, what's up, man? Like, what is up with this? Like, why? What is
You
it?
can.
Like,
You just gotta buy it extra.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, well, the figure looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, there is a slight dip on the sculpt,
uh-huh.
but it looks good. The hair, I think if you mess with it a little bit, it'll be all right. Yeah, it looks good. Doesn't
Yeah.
look bad at all.
Nah,
Looks pretty
it
good.
definitely doesn't look bad, bro. Like, you could
Yeah.
tell they definitely put a lot of emphasis, you know, on it. You know, as a special piece. But I just, you know, we you know, that bass, man. I'm just, you
Yeah,
know,
that base kind of killing it, man. I really wish they put something else instead of just a standard black. I mean, if you're gonna go with that character, right? I feel like you need like a better base, right?
yeah,
One of those where, yeah,
you definitely need a better bass, bro.
yeah,
I mean, but if you say that, you can say that for every single character that they've given these bum ass bases.
Yeah, bro.
Every one of them deserves some kind of life to that base.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely deserves a better bass, bro.
yeah.
Better quality of bass than, you know, what we got. because this right here, man, come on, you know.
And for
Again,
that reason, it's got me looking at the Hot Toys for that reason alone.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. Yeah.
see, okay, and Syndicate, you brought something up here, man. Because I was thinking the same thing. Like, is the hair is the hair different?
It looks like the prototype.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks it looks like it. Yeah, it went down a little bit, man. I can see it. The prototype, it looked better.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. It's definitely a dip. Well, yeah. I was trying to give him some grace, but it definitely is. Like, if you look at it, there is some dippage.
Yeah.
There's some slight dippage there. You know what I mean?
And the sculpt too. I remember the sculpt. Look at the sculpt here and look at the figure. There's a dip on the sculpt also. Well, the paint application at least. But nothing. I mean, not a major dip, but there is the dip. There is a dip.
Yeah.
Hair and sculpt. Yep.
Yeah. Definitely is, bro. That definitely it is. It is a slight dip, but you know, again, it's your choice of what you want to actually get. If you're going to get it, you know, if it's something that you're wanting to have in the collection, you know, then of course, you know, you can go that route. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It needs to be some better quality when it comes to this, man. Like, and on top of that, stop being cheap.
Yeah,
because then that's a better look at this. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said that. That's why I told you when I saw the Hot Toys. Remember, I was gonna pull the trigger on it too. Remember, it was right there, and then I was like, and Hot Toys came out with theirs, and I said, you know what? Let me wait.
Because I don't know, man. Chat, what y'all think? I want to know what the chat thinks.
Yeah, chat. We need your help on this one.
We need help. We definitely need your help. I'm willing. I need y'all help on this one, man. What y'all think? Because this one right here is this is basically the production photo. And then this, of course, because we know now thing, give them some grace because we know every company does this. Even the hair looks a bit lighter in the other one. But I need to know what y'all think. What y'all actually think. These pics look like the Spirit of Halloween costume ads. Let's go back. Let's definitely go back to this real quick. Yeah. Let me see here. The hair is the main issue in my opinion. Yeah. It definitely is. Yeah, it definitely is. I'm so glad I waited as long as I did. I'm getting the Hot Toys one for sure. It's showtime. Yeah. Dookie Ju.
Damn, B.
My sentiments also. Same thing I thought.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
I was trying to be nicer, but pretty much.
Yeah. Marla said he needs the James Earl Jones wig. Let me see. Prosy says, I do like the sculpt. I mean, the sculpt definitely gets some grace. It's the hair. I think that basically the hair is. Both just might have missed the mark a bit. Yeah, I definitely think it's the hair. It might get both, can display both head sculpts from the Hot Toys figure if neck peg's the same. It depends. Because remember, the neck peg might be different for the Hot Toys version because of the purrs. And we know they've changed that neck peg. Mm-hmm. They need to update it because what they've done now isn't as successful as they thought. Looks like a dip, but the lighting isn't doing it any feet. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Yeah. Harry needs some Murray's Yeah.
I got it for this one right here.
You already know. Definitely needs that.
He needs some soul glow.
I said, your can sounds empty. You sound like you need some more.
Bro, listen. You know,
remember Soul Glow
bro.
Oh, come on now.
Listen, let me show you. Let me tell you how long I had this can. Let me see this can. I've had this can because the date is actually on here. I've had this can since, hold on, because the date of purchase. Yeah, I've had this can since 2016. This can. And it still has some in it.
Again, talk about resourceful.
Yeah, 2016, bro. Because the thing is, people,
I mean,
bro,
a little goes a long way. I already know.
a little goes a long way. You don't need to get all a big ass scoop. Nah, hell no. A little goes a long way. Long way. Beetlejuice is a dapper Dan, man. You already know that. Still getting both. So S-Beam said he's still getting both. Yeah, so he's definitely gonna get both. Ghetto Yoda, that pomade is older than my kids. Damn. Yep. Leo has no hair, so it lasts forever. What you mean? I got some hair, bro. You see all that? You see that hair right there? I got some hair, man. This is great. Definitely. But yeah, man, they definitely could have done a tad bit better on this, bro. I think they it's a slight mix, it's a slight miss, but at the same time, bro, I'm giving them as much grace, as I possibly can, because to be quite honest, even the sideshow version, I mean the Hot Toys version, it to me, bro, again, it's not 100%.
Yeah.
Like the sculpt is,
yeah, I'll agree. Both of them are not 100% for sure.
Yeah, because they both, like, this definitely, to me, it's there, but it does look like a cosplayer to me. You know what I mean? It's just not all the way there. But again, but I will say it looks better. It does look better than,
Yeah, and you get the base.
And you get the base. You get all the accessories with this.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And a second head sculpt.
And the second head sculpt with this. So, I mean,
yeah,
I don't. Here's the thing: is like sideshow. You gotta stop giving people the opportunity to show you up. You know what I mean? But people are going to get both.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm not, because I have to choose one. But
which one are you going with now?
I don't know now. I have no idea now. I really have no idea. Calvin, which one you going for? Is he there?
I'm here. This whole time I was looking at the sideshow one, but Hot Toys came in and I think they swooped them.
Yeah. I definitely think. Yeah, Zinzan said I'm still rolling with the sideshow. I enjoyed the new Beetlejuice movie, so I guess she's telling me that the new one. Let me see here. Beetlejuice with the Jerry curl. Ha ha. You already know. Second head sculpt is fire. You got the tombstone base. Definitely. I'm rolling with that one. I agree. I believe the sideshow sculpt is not bad, but the hair is. Yeah. Aussie girl the next morning after getting shit. Ashtrays. Ash, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Listen. The sideshow one definitely has some advantages. It could just, again, like someone said before, it does look like the lighting is not giving us that much. It looks like the lighting is definitely a hindrance. It is from certain, but I don't. Yeah, well, yeah. It you know what I mean, it's the base for me. They could have gave it a better base. They definitely could have. They could have, but they didn't. So I don't know. Either way, again, it's up to you, your collectors, everybody out there. It's up to you, your choice of what you basically feel as you want. Let us know. Hold up, we got Loco in the building. Loco, what's going on with you, brother?
Good people.
What's popping with you, brother? How you doing?
Good, fam. How you guys doing? RIP to the great man who's been everybody's mentor in the mind, everyone's Darth Vader, everyone's Thulsa Doom, you know, like RIP to him, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
this figure here needs a resurrection badly. Cause oh my god, it needs work. The hair is off. The hair is
Mhm.
just the hair looks massively off.
So
That's
Lou,
why
which one were you going for though?
neither, because I got the
Oh.
Mezco one today.
Oh, okay.
The Mezco 112 Collective dropped theirs, and it's far superior in comparison to this one, and in my opinion, the Hot Toys one. And here's why: you get a slew of hands, you get the nail file, the book of the instructions of the dead, whatever. You get the tombstone, and the tombstone lights up. You get 4 interchangeable heads. On top of that, an additional shrunken miniature head when he gets his head shrunken in the first film, and the merry-go-round kind of hat thing, and it lights up. Plus, you get the arms that are bendy arms that roll up and turn into the hammer, and you get the hammer accessory on top of that. That was 155. That was well worth my money. I got more with 155 than I got with this.
It's the Mezco.
Mezco 112 Collector. So if you go to mezco.com, you can see it, and it shows you a slew. He gives you, dude, the figure to me looks awesome. And they did the 89 Batman, and it looks phenomenal. I love that Batman. I took a shot of it, and everyone thought it was the Hot Toys. I'm like, no, that's the Mezco. Oh, that's the Mezco joint. Yeah, I had to like take a back seat for a second. I'm glad I didn't pre-order any of these at the jump start, because when Mezco announced theirs and showed theirs as a preview on SDCC,
yeah,
I was like, okay, I gotta wait to see how the the promotional pictures are and what does it come with. And today was the day that they solicited for pre-order, and it's still up for pre-order. It won't come out till next year, but it'll be well worth their wait because it's a deluxe
So
figure.
is it this one right here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this is the 112 version of it.
112 version.
Wow.
You get that. Look at that. And the head lights up.
Oh
It
wow.
lights up. His tombstone lights up.
Wow.
And it's the 112 scale.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Look at that.
wow.
Look at that. No question. The smaller scale.
Why that one right there? Wow. That
Bro.
one right there. Yeah.
Bro.
Wow, look at that one.
Look at that, bro.
Telling you. Nah. But
112 scale, that's pretty good, man.
yeah, and the thing is this, granted, it's been a hit and miss when it comes to 112 scale Mezco, specifically when it comes to
Oh, you getting a
action.
bonus shrunken head with this too?
Crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you. Look at that. Look at all the hands you get. You get a nice base. You get the 4 heads. That's included with the one that he has on his head, his body right now. But then you get the shrunken head and the merry-go-round head. Step right up, take your place. You know, like,
You get the arms with that as well.
with the mallet at the end of it. Come on, man. Like, everybody had that figure. I don't care who you are. Everyone had this figure.
Wow. That's crazy.
Bro. This is why I collect all
Digitally rendered sculpt though.
digitally rendered to a certain extent, but you got to give them time. You got to give them time to push them out. When they do push them out, sometimes they're soft. It may need a little paint job here and there, depending on who you're talking about. But then again, it's that's your opinion, my man. That's your opinion. In my opinion, when it comes to the sculpts are pretty much spot on. When they did Tom Holland, they improved from the first one that they did, and then they got better with the last one, which is the red and black suit that they did. Digital renders, yes, but dude, everyone complains about the digital renders, and then they start going ham when it comes to purchasing. They did it with the Turtles. They did it with the Casey Jones. They do it with the Mask figure. They're doing it with a lot of the figures that everyone's like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to get it. And then when it's not enough, everybody's scrambling, and it's like triple the price sometimes. Triple the price. You're paying Hot Toys prices for these figures. So, you know, Like everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know, I get it. You know, it's digital renders, but you know, you saw this figure up close, and everyone was impressed with this figure at SDCC.
Yeah, it's definitely. It's impressive. See, the only thing about Mezco for me, bro, is because I don't have many. You know what I mean? And I just had so many different ideas for what I wanted to do with the 1/6 scale version. But it's just like, damn, bro. Like after seeing that video today, it's like, maybe again, it is the lighting. And I'm trying to give him some grace with the lighting. But also, here's the thing, too. And Lou, we know this. If it's not Terry, they can't pose for shit.
You already noticed. You noticed.
If it's not Terry, they can't pose for shit. Like whoever they got posing, they cannot pose for shit. Terry, we already know what Terry's capable of. And I keep saying, just give the figure to Terry. Just put it in his hands and let him do what he got to do. But they can't pose, and the lighting is sometimes it can be harsh. Now I say that because I don't know if Terry was the one who posed this figure. I don't think it was.
Well, I'll tell you this much. You know, when Terry poses, he will show you the limitation of the figure, but he will also give you a pose that's generically a forever pose that won't damage the figure.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's how you really know who's posing what.
Yeah. See the lighting.
That looks like Terry right there posing the figure.
It looks I don't know. It could be, but I don't know.
It could be, but the thing is this: I don't see no shaky hands.
Yeah, and I don't hear his voice because usually with Terry, it's his voice. You can hear his voice.
That's
this
true.
one. I definitely don't hear his voice. I don't think this was Terry that posed this one.
Yeah, but you know what that Beetlejuice needs, though, right?
What?
Some Murrays.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. That's
Murray.
definitely what the conversation was. The Murray's grease was the one that we were going to need. I mean, you can't do it without it. It's already been proven right now. You can't. Like, it's this again? I don't know, man. It's rough. The only thing that stuck out to me is that I don't see the pot belly on this figure. I was definitely present in the announcement photo. It was definitely present in announcement photos. Yeah, it does. The body on this one, bro, does look skinnier. It looks thinner from what we got from the other version. And Syndicate, I know you were like, yeah, see, yep, I'm waiting. I'm waiting because this one, yeah, like you can sort of the new one, it maybe well, I can't make excuses, bro. I'm running out of them.
Well, hey, you know what? There's such thing as customizing your figure, modifying it.
You can open up the shirt, tissue or something in there to kind of beef out the. You can tussle with it.
Listen, you could get some cotton from the cotton swabs that you buy from the 99-cent
store. Yeah, just tuck it in there.
And just pull it out, pop it in. Like use something that's not pointy. Something very no. She wants the pointy thing. It's different. Nah. Like for me, I use the back scabbard of my 112 scale figure because it's smooth and there's no points or whatever, but it forms as a stick, so you could just poke things in without actually poking it and just like move stuff around. So I can see myself getting, like, if I was to get this and get some cotton, I will put it either in the shirt or under the shirt and kind of tuck it in and work my way in it. But granted, we're paying for the figure. It's at this specific price point. It shouldn't come like that. We shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah. This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. So you're sticking with the Mezco version.
Yep, I'm not upscaling no more unless it's part of my overall Spider-Man collection, Avengers crossover collection, because I'm gonna have a crossover Avengers collection.
Yeah,
and my Deadpool collection, because I think after this Deadpool movie, it's done. I don't think they're gonna pull out anything out the water unless it's another comic book version from Hono Studios. But
speaking of Hono.
Yeah,
my Wolverine arrives tomorrow. My brown suit.
Ooh, nice. Well, I got plugged in, so I may be getting a brown suit very soon. So I'm gonna get my Secret Wars, baby.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
Mhm.
Anyway, man, like I said, it's up to y'all, man. Like whoever, again, it's out there for you. If you want the figure, it's definitely available for you. Do yourself some justice. If it's something that you want to get, at least you know it's out there, readily available. If you want it, you can go and get it. That's just the way it works. That's the way the system works anyway. It's out there for you. It's out there in the zeitgeist. I know a lot of people will probably go after this. This piece. If you want it, you can get it. For me, I'm just like, yeah, I'm falling back. I'm falling back on the. I'm gonna hold off because I here's the thing, bro. I think I still want the sideshow version. I think I still want that one. I want it because of what it represents, but I think I'm also going to look at the Hot Toys version. I'm gonna look at it just to see. I'm gonna look at it just to see, at the end of the day, what it looks like, and if it is something that's worth it. I think I will look at that just to see if it is worth it. If it's something that I want, if it's something I'm going to get, we'll just take it from there. Right now, I don't know yet. It's just I don't know.
Did you see the second film?
What? Yeah, I saw it. I saw it last week.
I saw it on Saturday. I would have to say it's not a 9 or 10. It's more along the borderlines of 8 for me as far as a sequel goes.
Yeah.
As far as the appearance, it looks like him as he does in that second film, but the second film looks strikingly different from the first film. And that first film is so iconic and ingrained into our memory. It's like the way we feel with Ninja Turtles. We don't like any other iteration other than the first one when it comes to live action.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's so iconic. It's ingrained in here. It doesn't go nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, I think, and here's the thing, bro. Like, I think the film, like, bro, and I said this the other day. The ending sequence of this film was funny as shit.
Oh,
like,
dude.
it was. That ending sequence was funny as hell, bro. I laughed my ass off.
So
I literally did.
I'm not gonna spoil anything, but since we were gonna go there and it had that kind of Freddy Krueger sequence in it, NECA is doing a version of the little guy. Just so you know, if you guys don't know, I'm just gonna say the little guy because he's gonna know what I'm talking about. Everyone who's in the chat who's watched the film knows what I'm talking about. NECA is making a 1-to-1 scale version of the little guy.
Yeah,
and my wife doesn't want it.
He doesn't want it.
No. She's like, what the hell are you doing? You're gonna scare my daughter. What are you doing? It's a little demon. No. I'm telling you.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna have some fun.
So, Syndicate, are you? So your mind is made up. You're going after the
100%.
Hot Toys.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Hot Toys. Yeah, I'm gonna chance it.
Wood hair expression is definitely on point.
Mm-hmm.
It makes the most sense. It definitely makes the most sense to go after it. It's definitely the better of and I think quality wise, just looking at the prototype or the production photos, I think Hot Toys did sort of win this one, but I think that again, Sideshow still has a space. And again, I say this, bro, it always depends. It's strictly off of the merit of who themselves, when you get the figure, how you pose it, how your lighting is going to be. I would definitely have wanted to see some more blogger photos. You know what I mean? I think that's what Sideshow needs to do. Stop being cheap and let some bloggers get a hold to it and just take some really, really decent pictures and give us some quality poses. But at the same time, stop being cheap and give us more accessories. Because all we're getting is like the fingernail file in the book. Give us some more accessories. You know what I mean? Give us, that tombstone. Because here's the thing, because I saw somebody post up under the video, under the picture, they put a link up as to where you can actually get the tombstone. But should you have to do that?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Being that it's a basic figure, and what's iconic in the film, it's anything representative of this character. For instance, you know, um, this particular character, right? It's all about being a ghost, being dead, and so on and so forth. What is more important and crucial as a accessory piece as his tombstone?
Yeah.
Because in the first film, you couldn't get to Beetlejuice until he makes you dig.
Yeah.
And you had to dig.
Yeah.
So, it's already ingrained into our memory. And even in the posters, you saw the tombstone, like, oh, here lies Beetlejuice. You're like, who the hell is this? You didn't know nothing. You only saw the names.
Yeah.
You only saw the tombstone. You're like, what is this? And the tombstone itself is iconic.
Yeah.
So, having it, separate instead of together on Sideshow's behalf, it's laziness. Hot Toys got it, but they're basically trying to kill two birds with one stone, but still being faithful to the second film as it's represented.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, got to give them the W for that.
Yeah.
But like you said, Sideshow still has a place and a space on the shelf if you choose to purchase from them. But the lack of accessories where Hot Toys wins on that one. If we're just talking the 6 scale, because to me, Mezco just took my money twice. So I'm like, yeah. I had a double dip on that one because the 112 scale community, it's its own animal. It's different in comparison to a 6 scale because for some reason, their figures, when they go into a hype train, they necessarily don't leave that hype train. Especially if it's a low batch.
Yeah. I mean, again, like I said, being a 112 collector, the way I see it, like I said, I mean, starting from that aspect of it, then you're going, it's a bit harder to kind of like really dip from one space to another, keep doing it. I'm put it this way, I'm already also a Lego collector as well. So I got to keep it within a certain, spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, like the 1/6 universe pretty much dominates in that space. You know what I mean? So one outweighs the other. It's tough.
At least you have two options.
Yeah.
To choose from as far as like high end collectibles with soft goods.
Yeah.
With 12 scale, you only have NECA, which everything is static. Because they're reusing older molds, nothing's brand new.
Yeah.
And then you got Mezco, and Mezco dropped theirs, and they have a fully articulated body where you can pose it to the 9s, more so, if not more, than what you can do with the 6 scale version. But then again, 112 collectors are not the same as 6 scale collectors, just based on the fact that when we pose of the 6 scale stuff, everything is more like what we see on film, what we create in our imagination, but not pushing the limits. With the 12 scale, you can push the limits.
Yeah, this is true. Lou, what do you think about this?
Oh, I'm so mad. I'm on the wait list. I'm so mad. I am so mad because here's the thing. It's a double-edged sword. You have those like myself who didn't pre-order because I didn't like the sculpt. Like I didn't clock in time for the sculpt, right? Then when you see this being put out, it's not the same advertisement.
Yeah.
This leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Pause. But for those who have it, I am happy for you because you get a very close to accurate representation. The hair looks a little dark, but it's in representation where this particular scene takes place, and that's
where he was at that point. Yeah.
Yep. With that fight scene with Vader.
Yeah.
So for me, the figure is phenomenal at this point. I love the introduction of multiple hair pieces, which is no different than what they gave us with Luke. Different mops for the swap.
Yeah.
And here, this is like that top tier. Like, okay, yeah, now we understand why they taking so long with the pushbacks and stuff like that. Now the real question is, how many waitlist conversions are they going to convert?
That's the question. And there's going to be a lot that probably will, bro. They probably have like a stack that are just waiting. They're just like, you know what I mean? We're going to hold on to these because you know what? You know, they always have that. Oh, look what we found in our warehouse type of situation. You know what I mean? So there'll be some conversions. I think they hold off on it just to see the interest or who's actually interested in this piece. So there will be. Is this again? Is going to take more time for it. But yeah, bro, like I think it's definitely a vast improvement. And for those who have been looking for this piece, I know they are excited about it. I am. And it's finally here. You know what I mean? We've people have wanted this. They've been asking for it. So it's finally here type of situation. Like we finally have it in our grasp. We'll be able to get it. And I know they're gonna love it. Definitely they're gonna love it. Got mine. What do you mean you got your? Oh, he got his on pre-order.
He got his locked. Yeah, he got his locked.
Oh, he got his locked in.
Jedi Kid always gets his locked in.
Yeah, his is definitely locked in.
But what do you think about the tailoring?
I love the tailoring, bro.
It looks good, right?
I love the tailoring. I love the tailoring on this. I love. Here's the thing: is like I love that look is. I love the tailoring on it. Jay was talking about the leg warmers, so we know that's there.
Around the corner, baby. We need some leg warmers.
Yeah, but and it does look like he's wearing a pair of Timbs. To be quite honest,
hey,
it does.
I'm a New Yorker. Timbs is fine with me, baby.
Timbs is fine all day. It does look like he's wearing a pair of Timbs, man. All brown wheats. He's wearing like not even a brown wheat. He's wearing the rust leather non-wheat.
Yeah.
Nah, he's the beef from broccoli without the broccoli.
Yeah, bro. That's what he's wearing. So we got that. Love, again, the look is on point. The look is unquestionable as far as the tailoring and everything. It's just again how we'll and of course we know in the most iconic way to pose this figure is with Vader, of course. So we know that's going to be incredible. It definitely be an incredible piece. But again, I want to see people, and I think I'm gonna go back because I think MRC has this.
Yes.
So I usually go back and watch MRC's videos because he gives you more of an HD 4K, like a 4K quality look at the head sculpt. So I can actually always go off and shout out to my man Regan over there, at MRC over there. So definitely I want to take a look at his videos. But again, with these, and I already know, Calvin, you don't have to see CFLs is the way to go, right?
100%.
So definitely, like they definitely need to work on their sabers, man. They do.
And you think that's the best Obi-Wan sculpt so far?
I think it's the best of what we got. But here's the thing, because the Clone Wars version is not that bad.
I like that one.
The Clone Wars version is not. I mean, I have the Clone Wars. I think. Oh, you know what? If I had to choose, between this one, and I might have to do a definitive take on Obi-Wan figures. I might have to actually do an episode of that. Because we know basically the one that's going to trump them all is Alec Guinness. But if we're just comparing like the Ewan McGregor sculpts, I almost want to say that the Clone Wars, it's just something about that head sculpt that's dope. It's something about that version is dope. I mean, the thing is, the interpretation is going to be up to people who actually have it. But I think, yeah, the Clone Wars version might be the one. It definitely might be.
Yeah, because I want one in my collection, and I think it's going to be that one.
Yeah.
Oh man, you just realized what I just did?
What?
What did I say I wasn't going to do? And now I'm bleeding into the other ones. Oh man.
Got him.
It only takes time.
Yeah. It takes time, man. But I'm definitely it's going to be that way. But I don't know. We'll see, man. Definitely, we'll see. Everybody, let us know what you think. Return of the he said the Return of the Jedi sculpt is actually pretty good. It is. No. Revenge of the Sith. Sorry about that. Yeah, it is. It is. It's up there. It's definitely up there. But I think the Clone Wars version, the updated sculpt, is incredible. It is. It definitely is. So, anyway, told you it wasn't going to be much tonight, man. That's it in the space of Hot Toys because they're not really giving us a lot. But anyway, shout out to everybody who's basically watching. We got people out there. Not many people out there because there's really not much to talk about. But again, thank you for being here. As always, Calvin, Loco, Syndicate. Loco, what you got going on, man?
Man, some sleep after this, man.
Yeah.
I just did a podcast with my boys Cigars and Ash, where we talk about things, pop culture, movies, theories and stuff like that. Get very sciencey, science fiction-y while we're talking about the cigars we're smoking, describing it, and just geeking out like we normally do here or anywhere else. You'll see me best of best tomorrow. Figure Flex Friday this Friday. And SBM on Monday, Maz on Tuesday, and Full Circle.
You already know, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate it,
having
man.
me.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for being here as always. Definitely appreciate that. Calvin, what's going on with you, bro?
Don't know me. I stay on the grind. Friday, our 100th episode. I believe it's on El Profesoro's channel for LWO. Be there. Should be a good time. Introduced a new idea to the fellas, and I think they're looking forward to doing it. So come ready for the chat to be really interactive with us that night. Have a good time. Saturday morning, on with the mad scientist at Jazzinc. You know, pick his brain a little bit, see what he's feeling with all this controversy going on. I'm still looking forward to mine getting in hand so I can put it on the shelf and look forward to that. And then Collector's Lounge on Sunday with the fellas. So, that's my weekend.
Appreciate that, bro. Thank you for being here as always. Syndicate, what's going on with you, bro?
I was gonna be in Jay's show tomorrow, but something came up. I got Dolphins tickets that came up, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Tyree gonna get pulled over again?
Let's hope not, man. Let's hope not, man. That was stupid, but whatever. Move on from that. That was so dumb, man. Anyway, but other than that, and I think I will be in Casa show on Sunday, and that's about it for the week. Yeah.
As always, man, appreciate that. Thank you very much. Again, what do we got going on? Yeah, we got, of course, Figure Flex Friday, which is rounding out Summer Madness. And on top of that, I have a video dropping on Friday morning. It is the definitive take on Steve Rogers, Captain America. So that'll be dropping. Collectors Lounge International on Sunday. So, full rotation. Thank you guys for definitely being here. Have a nice weekend or a nice week. And we'll definitely see you then. Remember, always stay supportive, support the channel. We thank you for definitely supporting the channel and being here. Hit that like button on the way out. But other than that, man, we are out. Peace and love to everybody. Have a nice day. Peace.